Michael!
This was in line with
Michael! Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. He's back with another reaction video. He's on the reaction content, so he can deliver after you guys ripped into 5 most mysterious and questionable celebrity deaths in history. Guys, there's so many celebrities that like died for like unknown reasons, but died straight. You know, if you enjoy scary content or the reaction videos, you want more reaction videos in the future, it's me, button. You subscribe to the notification bell for every notification you make meeting. Let's dive straight under the video. Number 5. Here we go.
when a celebrity passes away, it's a strange thing, because despite probably never meeting them in person, we all feel a close attachment to the ones who have had...
Nah, bro, when fucking Michael died, bro, I was fucking I was fapping, and then I heard the news, and I I nutted and I fucking cried.
some kind of impact on our lives through their work and reminisce on the memories they have left behind. But for some celebrities, their deaths occur much too early or under suspicious circumstances, leaving not only their family and fans grieving, but also...
Guys, if I ever go missing, you know why. Because you'll know exactly why the government. I know too much. They'll take me. If there's a watch list, I'm definitely on it.
Investigations into why they passed away in the first place,
Michael,
which sometimes do not add up.
Michael.
So from the thoughts that Heath Ledger's method acting contributed to
dude, rest in peace to the best Joker actor.
Theory.
Him and 𝐿𝐭'𝐬 Phoenix are the best ones. Jack Nicholson's good too, and fucking this legend right here, Kurt Cobain, rest in peace. I think some people say his wife killed him. I don't know. I'm gonna be for real, like, on some real shit, bro. Like, on some real shit. I think he just committed suicide. Like, I don't think his wife killed him. The people that think his wife killed him are stupid.
That there was more to Kurt Cobain's suicide.
It was his wife they thought, right?
Here are 5 celebrity deaths that have raised some serious questions.
He was, dude, Kurt was just a real person in a fucked up world.
At the time of his death, Heath Ledger was one of the biggest stars in the world. He had progressed from low-budget Australian productions to starring in huge Hollywood blockbusters. However, his workload and fame had taken its toll on his ability to sleep.
Dude, this guy wasn't acting as the Joker. He was the Joker. This guy literally died for this fucking role, bro. This guy literally died for this role. Like, he wasn't acting as the Joker. He literally was the Joker. Like, this guy's straight up the Joker. He's literally Joker, bro. And it's crazy. Like, I seen other movies of him but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just know that, like, yeah, he was the GOAT.
He was becoming more and more exhausted and unable to calm his mind.
Poor guy,
in order to get the sleep he needed, he turned to medication. Then, as a complete shock to the world, Heath was found unconscious in his Manhattan apartment on January the 22nd, 2009, and was pronounced dead an hour later. He was just 28 years old and left behind a 3-year-old daughter from his relationship with actress Michelle Williams. The official cause of death...
You know what's sad too? Because, like, I'm gonna be completely for real. Like, I'm not saying his death had an impact, but, like, the Oscars, like, when he won the Oscar after he, like, died, I feel like if he was alive, he probably would not have won it, which is fucked up to think, you know? I don't know. Well, I mean, his performance in that movie was, like, just unbelievable. But it's like, I just remember, like, I was alive during the time I was young as shit. I just know that when, like, he was, like, they found out he was gonna be cast for the role, a lot of people hated on it. And boy, oh boy, like, wow, what a twist.
Was accidental.
Ended up being, like, the best fucking performance on movies.
There's no denying this is how he died.
Like, he was so good that he made everyone forget that was even a Batman movie. Like, that, dude, imagine, I always wish there was a fucking, biggest what if, like, I wish there was, like, a fucking Heath Ledger, like, Joker movie, bro. Like, you know how they made just a Joker for 𝐿𝐭'𝐬 Phoenix? Imagine if they made one just for Heath Ledger, bro. That would be unbelievable.
Died. But what led him to this stage is where the questions remain. Many will agree that Heath's fantastic acting was due to his dedication to the roles he played. But Heath's most popular and spectacular role, the Joker in The Dark Knight, and the method acting he performed, is believed to have added a lot to his already struggling demands.
Batman,
such as insomnia and the respiratory condition that seemed to show up after his Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, bro, 2 fun facts actually. First off, they asked him if they wanted to put, like, makeup on him, and he said he would do it himself to make it more, like, realistic. And also in the fucking scene where, like, you know, Batman, or me, starts going ballistic on his ass. Going ballistic on your goddamn fucking ass. No, but, he went ballistic on Joker and like that fucking that scene where like they're in the room like they just showed you, the punches were actually real. Like Heath actually told fucking Christian Bale, right? That's his name, right? That was the Batman in this, right? Christopher Bale? Was it Christopher Nolan? I forget. I just know that he told Batman to fucking actually punch him and shit.
Filming had ended. After his death, many of his close friends and family said his obsession with the Joker was on a different level to his usual
There
roles.
would never be a different person like this guy.
And he stated in an interview during filming he was sleeping on 2 hours a night, leading him to rely on the cocktail of prescription drugs that eventually killed him. In an interview just before his death, Heath said he sat in a London hotel for around a month, formed a Joker diary, and experimented with voices and laughs.
This guy literally died for this role, bro. He went insane for this shit, and he ended up dying from it. It's so sad, dude. This guy is the little goat. There's literally gonna never like Joaquin Phoenix is like, dude. Look, I'm gonna be for real. Like, I feel like you can't compare Joaquin Phoenix to Heath Ledger because I feel like here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be for real. Like Joaquin Phoenix, like he wasn't even the Joker really. Like, I mean, like no, he's the Joker, but like he's the origins of the Joker. You know, he's Arthur. Two completely different universes, and plus, like, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix is just like I don't fucking know. I feel like Heath Ledger is just a future version of Joaquin Phoenix.
The diary was released by his family, and it shows
take a shot every time Laser pronounces something wrong. Shut your bitch ass up.
Which featured scribbled drawings.
I'm gonna be for real, bro. I feel like my tongue has an effect in this. Like, I'm dead serious. I feel like I gotta cut some of my tongue off. My tongue, like, makes it kind of hard to speak in a way. It's weird.
And photographs of clowns and other bizarre things to get him into the mindset for the role. Once the filming had finished, Heath wrote "Bye-bye" on the last page of the
Bye-bye,
which his father said was an emotional thing to read, knowing how engrossed his son was in the role. The bye-bye was not because he knew he was going to pass away. It was saying bye to his Joker role, which he had invested so much time, energy, and passion into.
Rip to the goat.
Although the role of the Joker cannot be blamed for Heath's death, many argue that the Joker diary, the self-imposed isolation, and the pure dedication he put into becoming the best possible Joker he could, aggravated his already present medical conditions, leading to the accidental abuse of prescription medication. Some of which
I remember watching that other movie. I forgot what it was called. I forgot. What's that movie where, like, I remember because, like, I know he was in other movies. What was that one romance love movie? It was, like, some high school movie where, like, he fucking had to, like, take this girl. I don't fucking know. I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I remember watching it in fucking school, bro. It actually wasn't a bad movie, to be honest. I never really liked I can't stand high school romance movies, but it's like, I don't know, for some reason he made that one actually kind of interesting to watch.
Which is still unsure how he got his hands on in the first place, and the loss of a great actor far too young. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy became a worldwide celebrity after her breakthrough role in the 1995 film Clueless, after which followed many more successful movies and voiceover productions.
The GOAT,
from Eminem's 8
Eminem
Mile to Happy Feet. But by 2006, rumours were spreading that Brittany had trouble getting off prescription drugs and was turning up late for sets. After marrying Simon Mojack in 2007, her career and health took an even more turn, and this was fueled by her husband's belief that there was a conspiracy against her among former managers and agents. Brittany had become a caregiver for her mother.
It's Brittany, bitch!
Living in a Hollywood mansion. Then, in 2009, after a trip to Puerto Rico, where Brittany was supposed to be starring in a low-budget movie, The Caller, she caught a bug. When she
I just know this movie was probably, what, did it ever release? Well, I just know it. I could tell this movie is dog shit already. This just looks like the most, dude. That's the thing I hate about movies nowadays, bro. They're so damn fucking generic. They're all the same. It's just the same shit over and over again. Like, it's just getting repetitive at this point. Like, no, there's no, like, bro, you want to be for real? I know there was a lot of, some people, I don't know why people hate it. I thought it was a good movie. Fucking, what was it called? Us, the movie where, like, that, you know, that family that they have the clones that come kill them. I thought that was a good movie, bro. You know, the ending kind of sucked. The ending was dog shit. Such a dog shit ending, but it's like the movie was good. I actually liked it. I thought it wasn't bad. It was unique. Well, actually, yeah, it was unique. Like, we need more movies like that, bro. Like, unique shit, you know?
Returned to Hollywood, she complained of feeling unwell, which carried on for several weeks.
Like clones and shit, that was cool.
Before she stopped breathing and was taken to hospital on the 20th of December and was unable to be saved.
And I know you guys remember that one movie, fucking, called Circles. It's that movie where like there's a. If you've seen it, you're a real one. It's on Netflix. It's basically like a bunch of people stay in this like red room, and literally the entire movie is just a bunch of people in a. Literally, there's no like different scenes besides the ending. The ending sucked too, but it was like there's a bunch of people in like this room with like red dots, and they step off and they would get like shocked or whatever. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You probably have seen it.
She was just 32 when she died.
I think it was called
initially
Circles,
it was
right?
attributed to natural causes brought on by pneumonia and anemia. However, after the toxicology results, this was amended to include secondary factors of multiple drug intoxication after a lethal cocktail of prescription drugs were found in her body. After her husband died just a few months later of exactly the same thing, further investigations were carried out, and toxic mold found in their home was considered as a possible cause of death, although this was later ruled out.
Are those marshmallows?
Over the years, there have
Dude, that's hot chocolate! Hot chocolate!
Many theories about the real reason two young celebrities could pass away in such a short amount of space of each other, and of exactly the same cause. It wasn't until 2012 that a more sinister allegation was made by Britney's friend Julia Davis, who claims Britney was not a drug user, and points the finger at the US government, who claims targeted Britney and her husband.
It's Britney, bitch.
In a documentary on the subject, Davis suggests the pair were on the US Department of Home Security watch list. This was because Davis, a former employee of the Department of Home Security, claims they tried to silence her after she discovered that 23 foreigners from terrorist countries had been allowed into the US. When she highlighted this massive security breach, she claims the DHS took hostile action against her and put her under surveillance. Because Britney and her husband publicly defended Davis and were close friends, they were apparently targeted as well, first by trying to deport Simon and then possibly killing him.
Can you
These allegations were confirmed by an American journalist who claims Britney's husband had told him they were under constant surveillance. And it's also been
I wouldn't mind if someone shit on my dick, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, I see all these like these stories about like people break up with their girlfriends because they accidentally shit on their dick, bro. I wouldn't mind. I'd be okay with that. In fact, it's like I wouldn't mind.
Reported that even Britney's father believes to this day that his daughter was poisoned. In another bizarre incident, controversial blogger Perez Hilton predicted Brittany Murphy would be the next celebrity death in 2009, and just a month later, he was proved right. So was Brittany Murphy and her husband killed, or is this just a wild conspiracy, and their cause of death is what the official report states? What do you think? Michael Jackson. The death of Michael Jackson on June the...
Michael, why did you play with little kids at the playground? You didn't invite me? I wanted to go down the slide with you. I wanted to play tag with you. Come on, Michael. Michael, we couldn't play monkey go jump on the bed.
The 25th, 2009, triggered an outpour of grief not seen since the death of Princess Diana. It seemed incomprehensible that the king of pop...
I'll joke aside, like, I don't think Michael did any of that shit. I feel like that shit's bullshit. I know he actually did like being a kid. I think he actually did enjoy being with kids. But I don't believe all that bullshit about how, like, he wanted to do weird shit with them. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. If it was real, then damn, that's... Either way, he's still the GOAT of pop. This guy's literally a little legend, bro. Literally. I'm looking at a little legend right now. This guy, dude, they did him so wrong, bro. Like, the interviews, you should see him. It's so fucked up. He was such a good person, man. He was a good person, and the media just always did him, like, so bad. It's so fucked.
Who was about to make a much-anticipated world tour comeback, was dead at the age of 50. The news prompted speculation, and many unanswered questions about the exact circumstances surrounding his death began to surface. The official cause was due to an overdose of anesthetic that was administered to him by Dr. Conrad Murray. But the question was, how could a doctor make such a catastrophic mistake? And why was Michael Jackson being injected with propofol, an incredibly powerful sedative used to anaesthetize patients before surgery and only in surgery? And why did Dr. Murray take so long to call for help when it was clear Michael was in serious trouble? For his part, Dr. Murray was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and jailed for his involvement in Jackson's death. However, there are many, including Michael's family, who went to court to find further justice, who think Murray was accused and was hired as Michael's personal doctor by AEG, the promoters of his upcoming 50-date tour. It was established that AEG did in fact hire Dr. Murray to keep Michael going through the next few months, But since Murray was capable and fully trained, the responsibility was put on him and not AEG.
Michael!
This was in line with
Michael! No!
AEG's high demands, and it's reported that Michael was becoming increasingly paranoid and pressured. Just days before his death, he said to his eldest son, "They are going to kill me." It is true that if sales had continued at the high rate they were...
This was such a good movie. I actually really liked this movie. I remember watching this like so many times when I was young, bro. Such a good movie. It was like, dude, it was so good.
And concerts had to be cancelled due to Michael's health. It would have cost AEG and...
Oh yeah, wasn't he gonna perform like some big ass concert like before he died? Like it was supposed to be some big one. I forgot. I just remember it was gonna be huge.
Sony millions in refunds. This is why they hired Conrad to see him through it. This was all backed up in court when an email was brought up, sent from 𝐂𝐸G co-CEO, who said, "We want to remind Murray that it is AEG, not MJ, who is paying his salary. We want to remind him what is expected of him."
Michael.
So, although we may never know how sinister their intentions were to hire Murray and keep Michael going, and what exactly they told him to do, you can't help but question whether they knew just how many lethal drugs Murray was administering.
Michael! Wait, didn't his doctor, like, didn't the fucker get arrested or some shit?
Why did they allow it?
Did he go to prison? I can't remember.
Will we ever know the exact circumstances surrounding Michael's death? Probably not. But it's sad.
Dude, they gotta leave this fucker alone, though, as far as, like, the conspiracy theories. I see all these conspiracy theories about how he's still alive. Shut up. Like, there's this video of, like, some, like, supposedly, like, you could see him, like, getting carried out, like, you could see his hair, too, looks just like his hair, but you see him, like, being, like, carried into, like, a car or whatever. He's coming out, like, some hospital. I forgot. There's just so many conspiracy theories about how he's still alive. Like, bro, let the fucking dead corpse rest in peace. Holy shit.
That the troubled genius and proclaimed king of pop's money-making potential became more of a focus.
I aspire to fucking dance like this fucker, bro. You know what's crazy? I actually, I don't know if your school ever had it, but like my school had this talent show and like fucking like I think it was I had it in 4th grade. I literally I was Michael, bro. Like I dressed up. Like I didn't dress like I had the hat, but I pretended I was Michael and I did Smooth Criminal. Like I did a whole dance in front of the whole school, bro. I'm not joking. Like you know that part in like, never mind. But I studied like all the dances for this song. Like I remember playing the Michael Jackson game. Like there was a game, you know, it's like Just Dance. There's a Michael Jackson one. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I remember playing that, dude, and like fucking, I memorized all the dances. But the part where he leans over, bro, like on his tippy toes, I almost tripped him when I did that, bro. And it would have been, I wish I did because it just would have been funny, you know. I wouldn't even been embarrassed. I think it would have just been funny, you know.
Lisa Lopez.
Tupac.
The death of Lisa Lopez in 2002 shocked the music industry. And what made it more heartbreaking was the fact that in the weeks leading up to it, she was being filmed for a documentary and seemed to have predicted her own death. Lopez was best known as a member of the R&B girl group TLC, and was the creative force behind the group's success in the 90s, earning them 4 Grammy Awards, and also enjoyed success as a solo artist and producer. In 2002, Lopez decided to go on a month-long spiritual retreat in Honduras, a trip that was to be recorded for a documentary. Early on in the filming, she mentioned that she felt a presence of a spirit following her, and stated she was having premonition dreams. About 2 weeks into filming, a tragedy occurred when Lopez and her friends were being driven in a car by an assistant, and a young boy ran out in front of the vehicle and was killed. After discovering the boy's surname was also Lopez, she became convinced the spirit following her had made a mistake and was meant to take her life instead. In the days following the accident, friends say Lopez had become increasingly agitated and convinced that something was trying to kill her. Then just a few days later, on April the 25th, Lopez was at the wheel of a rented SUV when she swerved to avoid a truck and lost control of the vehicle, rolling it several times and hitting 2 trees.
No!
None of the people in the car were wearing seatbelts, and 4 of the 7 occupants were thrown through the car windshield, all of which survived with minor injuries, but Lopez was killed. The whole incident was filmed by a cameraman in the front passenger seat. Although there are no conspiracy theories as to why she passed away, many have said that it's strange the fact that Lisa had stated she felt something bad was going to happen, and the fact the boy called Lopez was killed just before. So is it possible she somehow predicted her own death, or was it just a bizarre coincidence? What do you think?
Number 1.
Kurt Cobain.
Dude, rest in peace, legend. Rest in peace, Kurt. You were too real for this world. And I know you guys have seen that interview, bro. Watch Mojo actually released it, bro. Watch Mojo actually did something right for once. I remember they fucking released this. I hate Watch Mojo, but I'd never react to their videos because I remember reacting to one, like, literally, like, 3 parts of my video were not eligible to be, like, seen. My video got blocked to the public, but this guy was a little legend, bro. Kurt, why, bro? Why did you take your own life? You were too real for this world, man. Hell, I feel like I'm too real for this world sometimes. You're a literal fucking goddamn legend, bro. I aspire to look like this fucker when I'm older, bro. I probably will. I want my hair to look like... Dude, you know what's crazy? When I was young, my hair used to be this, like... I already told you it's how... I mean, I'm going to dye my hair blonde in the future, but it's like... I aspire to look like this fucker in the future.
On the 5th of April 1994, Kurt Cobain, founding member of the band Nirvana, was found dead at his home in Seattle from a single suicidal shotgun wound to his...
Wait, what the fuck? They actually, like... Is that his body? Damn.
...head. The reason for this was his drug addictions, depression, and never-ending media attention he and his wife, Courtney Love...
I just realized, bro, you know what's crazy, too? Like, dude, this ties into the fucking law of, like, divine, onus, honest, however you pronounce it. Everything's connected. You know what's crazy, bro? You know how Kurt, like... I don't know, this is so random and stupid, and this is such a dumb thing. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go anywhere with this, but... You know how Kurt, like, shot himself with a shotgun? So did fucking, Death, bro. Or Dead. The lead vocalist of Mayhem. They're both, like... They were both, like... I feel like they were both connected in a way, but I feel like Dead was, like, the fucking... Kurt of black metal, bro, because they both shot themselves in the head, and they both were actually... I mean, I don't know too much about Dead. Like, I don't know much about... You know, I never really cared about, like, black metal like crazy, but it's like... I don't know. I feel like apparently he was actually a really, like, intelligent, good person as well. You know, obviously, like, the band itself was fucked, but he was actually a really, like, good person. I don't know too much about it. I just know that he was, like, going through it, too. But I don't know, for some reason, I guess their deaths could be connected in a way. I don't fucking know if I went anywhere with that, but it's, like...
struggling to cope with. However, over 20 years after his death, and despite the fact a suicide note was found, fans...
And they both made, like, notes, too. I mean...
unable to...
I mean, like, that's the thing, like, so many celebrities, like, kill themselves like this. It's so fucked. I would never commit suicide. I can't do it. It's not even that, like, I have a reason. I'm not sad. I've been through it, but it's, like... I never, like, I just wouldn't have the balls to do it, you know? I'm being for real. Like, I just can't do it. I know it would be instant, but I just can't do it, bro.
Cobain took his own life, and the Seattle Police Department
Literally
have received thousands of requests to reopen the case, with many believing he was murdered. But what conclusions have people come up with to assume this is what happened? Well, Kurt's body was found in a greenhouse room above a detached garage at the singer's home, and it's always been said that the scene photographs displayed a lack of blood, not consistent with a point-blank shotgun wound. It's also claimed that he had a lethal dose of heroin, 1.52 milligrams per litre of blood in his system at the time of his death, which would have rendered him incapacitated and unable to bring himself to shoot a shotgun, leading many to believe there was a third party involved. Then there are the theories surrounding the suicide note that was found on top of a planter with a pen stuck through it. The note was addressed to Boda, Kurt's childhood imaginary friend, and it initially reads as if he was about to leave his wife and quit the music business, and then takes a tangent that indicates suicide. The note was reviewed by Carol Chasky, a forensic linguist, and she pointed out that the last few lines regarding the suicide appeared to have a different handwriting. Then, when the rumour spread that a hand...
Dude, look at all this fucking code right here. This is the type of shit you would see, like, doing cheat codes for, like, GTA San Andreas.
writing practice sheet was found in Courtney Love's handbag, which contained different letters of the alphabet. She was accused by many of killing her husband. Conspiracy theorists have pointed that at the time of his death, him and Courtney were going through a divorce. Tom Grant, the private detective hired by Courtney Love to search for Kurt after he had disappeared from rehab right before his death, is one of the most supportive people about the thought that Kurt was murdered, and believes the final few farewell lines at the bottom of the suicide note were added by someone other than Cobain. Inexplicably, the shotgun Kurt allegedly used was not checked for fingerprints until a month after his death, when by then fingerprint experts stated they could find no legible prints. Another strange claim is in the documentary Kurt and Courtney. A musician called Alden Hoke claimed he was offered $50,000 by Love.
Hey, look at the goofy motherfucker, bro. I'm a goofy motherfucker. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. He's a goofy goober, yeah.
Kill Kurt. Now, he doesn't seem like the most trustworthy of people by a long shot, but it's strange how he died by being hit by a train shortly after the interview. But before you blame Courtney or anyone for killing Kurt other than himself, consider that no real evidence has 100% been confirmed linking his death as murder. And unless Courtney does ever say she was involved, if she was that is, then I guess we may never know. So that's 5 celebrity deaths. That's our
Damn, that's
surroundings.
crazy. Well, guys, this is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, guys, which one of those celebrity deaths was the most interesting? If you enjoyed the reaction, kind of reaction, if you don't do, see you next one. Peace.
Extra large money.